This is Honors Geometry Lesson 4.3, Congruent Shortcuts. We're going to do an investigation using GeoGebra, and we're going to look at 7 different shortcuts on proving triangles congruent. So we talked about congruent triangles having all the same congruent sides, and 3 corresponding congruent angles. But the question is, do we have to check every angle and every side to prove the triangles are congruent? So we're going to investigate. Let's start with side, side, side. So what they gave us is 3 sides on this triangle and the same 3 sides on this triangle. And we're going to see if that guarantees that we end up with the same triangle. So we're going to put these together and see if we end up with the same triangle. It looks pretty good. It looks like we ended up with the same triangle, but let's see if we can mess it up at all. See if we move it around, if we can get a different triangle, if we rearrange the parts. Is there any way to get a different triangle? This one looks pretty good. I think side, side, side is going to guarantee that we get the same triangle. So that's going to be our shortcut. We don't have to check the angles. If the 3 sides are the same, then we know the triangles are congruent. Let's try side, angle, side. So we're given 2 sides and an angle that's not between the 2 sides. And here's our 3rd side. And boom. That looks pretty good. Looks like we ended up with 2 congruent triangles. But let's check to see if there's any way we could mess it up before we say yes for sure. Oh, there it is. We still have 2 congruent sides and the non-included angle, yet those 2 triangles are obviously not congruent. So it looks like side-side angle is not going to work. So I'll tell you there's 5 shortcuts that are going to work. There's going to be 2 shortcuts that don't work. So please try all the shortcuts, see which ones work for you, and then try the practice problems in Schoology. Thank you.